This is Don Taylor, or we talk about Revelation 1:4. I will begin. John to the seven churches in the province of Asia. So this area was in the area of like Turkey, around the general area of that area of Turkey again, and talking God's message to them, and it's still relevant to the churches today. And I'll go further on when we'll see that, but we're not there yet. I will go on. Grace and peace to you, from whom is and who was and who is to come. So, grace and peace is a Siamese twin. Without grace, you can't have peace, and without peace, you can't have grace. And from Him, which is Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ is and who was and who is to come. So that's pretty much saying He's always been there, and He will come back. And Revelation is not about like wars and snaps. It's about God reveal Himself to the church and mankind in the end days, and Jesus Christ showing His glory and revamping everything that's going to happen, and so people have hope. This world's pretty messed up right now. Everyone's freaked about the shutdown and everything else, but reality is, is par for the course. Anything goes bad in this world. But Christ will come back and renew everything, and there'll be no sin no more. I'll go on. And from the seven spirits before His throne. That's that's kind of a tricky one for me. So I what I did was I researched it, and I believe it goes back to, let me see if I can, Zechariah chapter 4 1 through 10, and I have the highlights of this because it's kind of a long, it's 10 verses. You only hear me preaching verses, but it goes back to verse 2. He asked, "What do you see?" "I see a solid gold stand with a bowl at the top with 7 lights on it, with 7 channels to the lights." It goes back in verse 10. Who despises the day of small things? Men will rejoice, and they will see the plumb line in the hand of Zerubbabel. So that I think already stands out there, and then verse 6 says, not by power, but my spirit, says the Lord Almighty. So it's talk about God's Spirit sevenfold. It's talk about God's Spirit, sevenfold Spirit of God, and God's powerful because Isaiah 2 says, "The Spirit of the Lord will rest on Him, the Spirit of wisdom, of understanding, the Spirit of counsel and of power, of counsel and of power, the Spirit of knowledge, of the and the fear of the Lord, and He will delight in the fear of the Lord." And if you go verse 1, it talks about the root of Jesse, and the root of Jesse, and when they say that, and talk about the Messiah and this and that, that's talking about Jesus Christ. So I hope this informs you, and may you seek the Lord. And I learned a lot doing this because I didn't know this. So enjoy Revelation 1:4, Zechariah chapter 4 1 through 10, and Isaiah chapter 11 1 through verse 1 through 3. And I think that sums up Revelation 1:4. Have a great day, and may you seek the Lord. And there's a future government coming up that's way better than the United States government or else. And we need to get on board by accepting Jesus Christ and Lord and Savior. We have sinned, and we need to get right with Him. So say to the Lord, "I'm sorry for my sin. I want to know You." And if you really mean that, you'll become His son, and you'll be knowing Him, and it'll be a perfect place waiting for you. Bye.